What's going on, guys? I wanted to come on here and talk about the Democratic debate because that's exactly what it was, a bunch of dummies on the stage. But let me stop playing on the Democratic debate. And my goodness, the first round and the second round was just a whole bunch of BS. On the first round, they were all speaking Spanish. I'm like, is this Telemundo, Univision? Like, what channel am I on? Is this MSNBC or NBC? I couldn't tell. I could tell they were pandering hard. Now, all of the candidates. Okay, now let's go to the second one. Which one was Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, and Bernie Sanders? Were the three of the main candidates on there? Like the rest are basically irrelevant, except for Andrew Yang and Beto O'Rourke and Nancy Pelosi. No, I said Nancy Pelosi. Sorry, Kristen Gillibrand, Amy Klobuchar, I believe. These are the names that I actually know, but the rest are just irrelevant if you ask me. Oh, and Bill De Blasio, who New York hate him, by the way. Now, basically, the whole thing, they were just pandering to other group of people, whatnot, and none of them were speaking about reparation. To Marianne Williamson brought it up, and she talked about it for like a quick second, then she was cut off and all that stuff, and then she was talking about some New Zealand and then fighting Trump with love, which she lost me there, completely lost me. Now I know some of you, it's particularly one subscriber of mine who I speak with on a personal level. You're gonna vote Democrat basically because what your answer you say is because your ancestor died for it and whatnot, and that's fine. You're a grown woman, you can make whatever decisions you want, but know that during the 8 years of Obama, nothing really changed for black people, black Americans in particular. I, as a black immigrant from Haiti, I kind of benefited from him, but nothing really changed for my black American brothers and sisters. And Obama did nothing. He criticized black men, of course he did. During Ferguson, he called them thugs or whatnot. He lectured them, didn't really do anything for them. Did for immigrants. Did for Wall Street. He did for basic. That's basically the 1% of white people and everybody else. So again, this debate was just idiotic, if you ask me. There were, Bernie Sanders with his whole healthcare and college loan debt, and the sad part is, yeah, I could understand that. There's a lot of black people that go to school and they want to get rid of their debt or whatnot, but there's also a lot of black people, over 2 million, with degrees and are not even working on what they applied for, and it's not because they didn't apply themselves. That might be some of the case, but some of them, they applied, they couldn't get the job. I know some black women might have applied, and because of the names that they have, their application was thrown out. I know some black men might apply, but because of maybe a couple records that they might have or whatnot for fight, what things in high school, they were still denied that. If they were arrested, they were still denied a job because of that. Meanwhile, the next unexperienced white person, barely any with no degree or whatnot or experience, could just walk in there and probably got the job over them. And it's just BS, but it's just the way that America is. None of them were speaking on reparation except for Marianne Williamson. And at one point, Kamala Harris and I believe Bernie Sanders subsequently cut her off, like while she was talking about that. So that lets you know how they feel about it, given that she herself said she don't want to do anything specifically for black people, but she wouldn't say that to the LGBTQI plus community. She wouldn't say that to Native Americans or any Jamaican immigrants. Basically, she's camping for immigrant because she's half Jamaican. I don't have anything against Jamaicans, but you know, she's just pandering to her own. She's looking out for her own, which is fine. But she could at least say something about reparations for black Americans, intangibles too, thus laws to protect black Americans against police brutality. Nope, she didn't say none of that. None of them are saying that because they're afraid of the police. Because the two biggest unions in the country are the teacher union and the police union. But this was just round one and round two. It was a clown show. It was the Democratic debate. Again, to my one subscriber, I respect your wishes and what you want to make, but as far as all of these candidates go, they're not really. I'm pretty sure you're a black American woman. I'm pretty sure she's not saying anything. If you think about voting for Kamala Harris, remember she passed truancy laws. You could find videos of her in 2010 where a parent would get arrested if the child was playing hooky from school or not going to school. Now imagine as a black woman, you have a child and you work in the morning, trying to meet the enemy. Your child decides to play hooky. Then you're gonna be in trouble for that. You're gonna be arrested. Based on Kamala Harris' law that she passed in California, you're gonna be arrested because your child didn't go to school, even though you told them to go to school. It's something to think about. Again, I respect your decision, anything that you do or want to vote for, and it's up to you. You guys let me know what you think in the comment, like, share, subscribe. I will upload another video when the debates continue, of course. But that's it for now. I'll talk to you guys in the next video.